Embracing progress. How many of us are fully embodied or grounded when we're on our journey, when we're creating something new in our lives? And I want to take that a step further. How many of us have embodied in our journey our astral body fully, our mental body fully, our cosmic body fully, our light body fully on that journey? So, everything inside is going to be created outside. And if you're on a journey of creation or creating a new project, and one of your aspects is not aligned, not whole, then you're going to create that in your business. And that's what I'm seeing more and more when I go into the corporate world and look at what's happening in the system. It's real, the topics in the system blocking finances, blocking, expansion is related to what's in your own system and the leader. So in this webinar, what I'm going to be doing is really building up each of the aspects on the journey, first clearing all the topics around embodiment of your journey of creation, and then how to move on that journey. And are you free to move on that journey? So what part of you is not embodied? What part of you maybe have some wounds, imprints? What mindsets are holding you back on that journey? So the journey of progress is really something very special to I feel and worth investing in your time to really look at before the journey. Are you ready for it? When you go on a long journey, for example, you're taking a car on a long trip, you want to check the oil, you want to make sure you have enough petrol, you want to make sure the tire pressure is okay. So this is what it is. It's checking in before you go on the journey. And then when you're on the journey, it's about movement, consciousness, being able to be present, being able to pick the right road, the right route, the most efficient route that you don't use up all your energy and power. So, and also know when to go fast, when to stop, when to go slow. So this is all the journey of life. And when we're fully embodied on a cellular level and also in the organs, fully in the organs, in the bones, we're going to have a more comfortable journey and more conscious journey. Because if one of your aspects is out, you're going to hit the system. But if you're fully embodied, you're going to be able to move, maneuver to wherever you're at, being present and streamlining, almost like skiing down a slope. You'll be able to flow with full presence, full embodiment, and get full results. So this webinar is going to really teach you how to be much more present, much more aware in your body. So when you start that journey, you're ready. And then when you're on that journey, you can embrace it, you can celebrate it, and you can maneuver and you can honor every step you've taken is a step further and a step to be celebrated and a step to recalibrate your system because you're on a new level of consciousness. You're more whole, you're more complete. So this webinar is it's going to bring in a lot of new information, and also it's going to fill your glass up. What I mean by that is your physical aspect will be repaired, and then your essence, your soul can come in, and then your light body, your etheric body, all the astral body, the cosmic body, they'll all overlap each other, but whole. And if you're whole, you're going to have a whole journey and a comfortable journey. If you're a little bit out on one of them, then you're going to have different type of journey, let's say, until you become more whole. So let's clear any frozen information in our system, anything in our subconsciousness, anything with the ancestors, which is restricting us on our journey or affecting the way we're on the journey. Because if there's a belief system which is pulling us in a direction, it may be just a very subtle thing in the background of our subconsciousness or a fear, which takes us on another course. And then if you correct just something very small, you align on course. So I'm not saying that the journey is always straight, not at all. But what I will, you know, align you within this webinar, I feel what it'll bring in is a deeper sense of you, a deeper sense of presence, a deeper sense of openness to your journey, to reading the field and maneuvering through that without getting hit off the edges. It's interesting. I remember years ago, it's like, for me, it's about being in the river and not touching the banks. Being in the river and not touching the banks, because when I touch the banks, I'm being hit around. So it's about really being embodied in your heart, grounded, conscious, present, and you're fully in your consciousness, your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, your bones, in your system fully. And that's what I see very strong here in Kenya, is that the Kenyan people are very much embodied in their body, and they have less accidents to what we would normally have. So yeah, if you'd like to be part of this webinar, it will change your system. I feel dramatically, and I can feel the results in my own system as it's coming closer and closer. So it's about really embodying the wholeness of you. And then if you imagine, it's not all your ancestors' belief systems you're going on that car trip with. It's the wholeness of you, it's your being, and you know exactly your destiny. You know exactly where you're going. You know exactly what turns to take. You know the speed, you know the rhythm, you know how many stops you need, you know when you need food, because it's your own journey. You're not carrying everyone else's journey in your system. When you're in your own system, you know when you need to use the restroom, when you need to get back in the car and keep moving. So this is going to be really strengthening you for life. And there's a massive, massive shift in the consciousness, the collective at the moment, which has been revealed in the last days, and it's getting more and more every day. And everything is being exposed, which is an incredible time to be here. So everything which around manipulation on that journey lies on the journey. Snakes, that's another thing we're working with, is snakes on the journey. The ones who were like innocent, showing that they're innocent, actually, and you realize they're snakes. That's going to come up very strong in this webinar. I'm going to work with snakes, positive and negative. So there's going to be lots of snakes revealed within you, around you, so you can stay clear and you can see the truth. And you can see exactly what is happening here on this planet at the moment. And then you're more aligned on that journey and able to maneuver with the journey of life. And when you're free and sovereign, how beautiful is that? Free and sovereign is incredible place to be. Or even you can put the intention that I want to be free and sovereign. That's a beautiful journey to go on. So maybe I see at the webinar if this is part of what you'd like to be part of, and this is the journey you'd like to be on, about being free and sovereign and aligning to your fullness, your being, not the program part of you, but your essence, your purest essence, and going on this journey together. So maybe I'll see you at the webinar later. Thank you.